Hi, I'm Jack Bienheimer, and I'm reading Jerome Camps Out, written and illustrated by Ellen Cristillo. Jerome was almost packed for the swamp school camping trip. His friend PJ was waiting for him. "This is going to be the best ever weekend," said Jerome. "Swimming, fishing, hiking. It might be the worst ever weekend," said PJ. "Don't forget we have to share a tent with Buster Wormley. He puts ants in my lunchbox 4 times last week. If Buster tries anything funny, just ignore him," said Jerome. Jerome and PJ walked over to Swamp School to meet the bus to the campsite. "If we stick together, Buster won't bother us," said Jerome. "So why worry?" "I'm worried," said PJ. When they get to school, Buster was already there. "Quick," whispered PJ, "head for the bus before he sees us." But they were too late. "Nice hat," said Buster. "Give it back," shouted Jerome. "Try to make me," said Buster, "and I'll turn you into lime jelly." On the bus, their friend Gloria whispered, "Why don't you slug Buster and take back your hat?" "I'm not that crazy. It's only a stupid hat," said Jerome. When the bus parked at the campsite, everyone headed for the river. Jerome and PJ tried to steer clear of Buster. But it wasn't easy. It took imagination to avoid Buster. "If you think you have problems now," said Gloria, "wait until tonight. It will be the two of you and Buster in one little tent. You won't be able to hide then. Maybe we could sleep in a different tent," said Jerome. "The teacher would never notice." But that night, Miss Gator noticed. "You boys must be lost," she said. "Aren't you supposed to be with Buster?" "We're doomed," sighed PJ as they carried their packs to their tent. "Don't worry," said Jerome. "Buster is probably asleep by now." "I'm worried," said PJ. "You guys look really cute," sneered Buster as they started out on the hike. "I'd flatten Buster," whispered Gloria. "I'd rather get him home alive," said Jerome. "Shh," said Miss Gator. She was peering through her binoculars. "Look up in that tree. Is that a bird with blue stripes?" Everyone looked. "That's my shirt," gasped Jerome. "There's my pants," groaned PJ. "Now, just how did you get your clothes get up there?" asked Miss Gator. "Maybe a big bird put them there," suggested Buster. Jerome and PJ had to rescue their clothes while everyone else went on the hike. We should buy Buster a one-way ticket to the moon," grumbled PJ. "I have a better plan," said Jerome. Jerome and PJ had to work quickly before everyone came back from the hike. "All we need is some monster footprints coming out of the lake," said Jerome. "I hope this works," said PJ. "It will," said Jerome, "especially if Gloria helps." That evening, they let Gloria in on the plan. "You can count on me," said Gloria. "My monster imitation terrifies everyone. Just give me a few minutes to run to the woods." "Hurry," whispered PJ. "Here comes Buster." Gloria ran off as Buster came down the path. "Where are you twerps doing?" asked Buster. Look at these huge footprints," said Jerome. "They might be from the deep lake monster." "Oh, sure," said Buster. "What deep lake monster?" "It has huge teeth and glowing eyes and screams and shrieks," said PJ. "I sure don't want to meet up with it. It wouldn't bother me," said Buster. Just then they heard snapping and leaves crunching, a loud shriek from the woods. "What's that?" gasped Buster. Head for the tent," whispered Jerome. They all ran. Buster got into the tent first. Buster held it down under his sleeping bag. Heavy footsteps shuffled toward them. "Shh, don't move," whispered Jerome. "It's coming this way." A large shadow hovered over the tent. "Help!" squealed Buster. "Shh!" hissed PJ. A short time later, the footsteps moved away towards the woods. "That was close," said Jerome. "It's gone," whispered Buster. Jerome and PJ peeked out of the tent. "It's gone," said Jerome. "So you'll be okay here alone," said PJ. "Alone?" gasped Buster. "You don't need us," said Jerome. I might," said Buster. "Your snake will protect you," said PJ. "That was a joke," said Buster. "They aren't real." That's too bad," said Jerome. "We're still leaving." If you stay, I'll give you your hat, said Buster. I'll do anything. Maybe we should stay. This is more like it, said Jerome, as he settled into his sleeping bag. Tonight we should get some sleep. How can you sleep, said Buster. Suppose that thing comes back. I'm not worried, said PJ as he closed his eyes. The next morning, the Swamp School kids headed home on the bus. I'm never going back there, said Buster. The monster kept me up all night. Then he fell fast asleep. What monster? Whispered Gloria. I couldn't help out last night. But you did, said Jerome, didn't you? No, said Gloria. Miss Gator caught me sneaking into the woods. Then what was the noise we heard? And what was walking around our tent? Gasped PJ. I don't even want to think about it, said Jerome. The end. Jerome Camps Out.